Oh, make myself at home up in this piece. Mike. Let me see if I can hear myself. All right. And we are to the good. Let me click this little button here. Live chat. Mad niggas. All right. I look like shit. Don't mind me, but I've looked like shit probably for the last 25 years. At least 20 that some of you have seen me. So this should be a normal sighting for some of you. Greetings. How's everybody doing? Yeah, y'all. Tech guy is here. God damn it. The fuck is going on? How do I sound? How do I look? How's my camera? Let's give praise to Keeb and Savon the Duh. Savon the Duh. Really held things down while Keeb is gone. All right, we sound good and we look good. All right. Ian and I were sitting here trying to figure out where all of Apple's money is going. But that's not where I'm starting here. We're starting with Jussie. Jussie's going to jail. You look old as fuck. Thanks, bro. That is the goal, to get old as fuck. Let's see. Jussie's going to jail on a class 4 felony, and I've been telling people for weeks, and nobody's paid me any attention. And I think that Lee Daniels has written this entire thing. That's what I think. But I'm not allowed to say that. So don't tell people I said that. Why is he going to jail? Why is who going to jail? Jussie is going to jail because you can't incorporate the mailing system in your scam, because that makes it a federal offense. Well, not a federal offense, but that's what gets you a felony. What do you mean mailing system? Well, when the cops raided the two brothers' home, they found magazines with pages missing, and those are assumed to be the clippings used in the letter sent to Fox News. The hate mail. Yes, the hate mail. So this is all one. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't use the mail, my nigga. Like, if you use the mail, it's a pretty elaborate scheme. And then he did the interview and he pissed everybody off. And if you've never been in trouble with the law, the last thing you're supposed to do is piss off the police, because they're going to let you know that they're pissed off. I found out the hard way. Just take my word for it. Don't argue with me on this one. He did the interview and he pissed people off. And then the cops just started spilling the beans. The brothers are cooperating. We're in the era of we're telling it all, man. These guys told it all for $3,500. Oh, with a promise of $500 on the back end. That's important. Need that $500 on the back end after I fake attacked you. Do you think he did shit like this, though, or was there some light at the end of the tunnel for this scenario? Isn't Empire in its last season anyway? Look at Savon the Duh. Researching shit. This guy's way better at here in my home. Wow. Move the podcast here, why don't we? Go the Duh. Oh, please. The Lions, the record company is in shambles. Colin Cowherd really started this Russell Wilson to the Giants thing, and people are believing it. I'm not rolling just yet. We're drafting a quarterback, goddammit, but I'm not here to talk sports. Let's see. So the minimum sentence is 1 to 3 years on class 4 felony. I know that because Remy texted to me. I get all of my jail information from Remy. Yeah, then I just say it to sound cool. Shout out to Remy and Pap. What else is happening? Joe, I write music. How do I get out in the world? You're out in the world. You're talking. Talk to more people. One of these days on the podcast, I do want to get into networking etiquette, because I think some people have it wrong. Like it's a word often used that I don't really feel like a lot of people really know what it means. I know I don't know how to network. How do we network? How do you network, Ian?
I think networking is the wrong word. It's confidence. Like you have to really believe in what the hell you're
But
about.
networking is a word. That's the word I'm talking about. That's
Yes,
the
it's a classification, but it's networking is possible when you're not afraid of being
that's
let down.
yes, that is true. However, how do you network? I'm not asking you the necessary tools to network. How do you network?
The way I network and the way everyone else networks is probably different, but
Savon, how do you network as an up and coming podcaster? Uh, engagement is important, and meeting the right people is important. So you network via social media.
yeah,
Is that the all right? What are some other ways that you network?
word of mouth. Just
Word of mouth.
some
So you do
people
talk to people.
believe it. Like if you believe someone and they refer someone,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
I think I understand. I think I understand. Joe, you never been to jail? Yes, I've been to jail, but what does that mean? I fucking bailed out 90% of the time before I got to General Pop. All I needed was one rumor of the gang members poking people with AIDS infested needles.
What called do you think
It took one time of me hearing what was going on down there in Kearney to say, I'm just gonna pay the child support. Cause it's fucked up. You always go to jail. You'll go to jail and be in there with a stone cold killer for something like a parking ticket, or you miss child support for a week. Because you can't miss it for a week because they'll lock your ass up. And your baby mom won't give a fuck either. Well, send Mike here now. Oh, that's my baby. Let's see. Joe had the no, we're not talking about that. Camera shaking too much. I'm sorry. That's my leg. Are you the OG? No, I'm not. I'm kind of the young G, but I'm rolling with this whole I'm old thing because y'all keep saying that I'm old, but I'm not that old. I probably just act old. That's another narrative that I've allowed Maul to spin. Somehow Maul and Rory are controlling the narratives. I don't understand how it's happening. I have to get a grip. Uh Rory was right about 69. Generational shit y'all was debating. No, I was debating whether or not a rapper could have a successful career while in witness protection, and I don't see how that's possible. He would have to show me. Let's see here. And now I kind of feel bad for Jussie. Like I don't want him to go to jail.
he's not going to jail. He won't spend one fucking day.
I don't want him to go to jail. Make him pay a fine. Give up his fucking Empire check for a few episodes. I don't want to see him in jail.
It's actually like a cry for help if I look at it that way. Like that is the most contrived cry for help I've ever seen.
I don't want to see Jussie in jail. And we're a forgiving people. He can't go to jail for something that the white people been doing forever. We can't go get the white people. See how race is just in everything. I didn't used to be this way. I swear I didn't used to be this way. I don't know what's happening. All right, let's see. Smoke Perp is black. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? I don't care about Smoke Perp. If Smoke Perp were standing right in front of me with a sign that said I'm Smoke Perp, I would have no idea who Smoke Perp is. I'm just taking your word for it. If he's black, cool. More power beats to black perp. Let's see. Going to jail for paying somebody to beat you up. This is the worst case of self-sabotage if I've ever seen one, goddamn it. And trust me, I've seen self-sabotage before. Hey, Lyric is texting me. Love.
Why do it if you're already successful? What was the takeaway? What do you get from doing
Y'all just be assuming people are so damn successful.
It's not about
How do you know how successful this guy was?
franchise show.
The
People are recognizing him
oh,
the way he wanted to be recognized. And now you're
that is a very naive way to look at things. Is all I'm saying. Okay, let's do it. Jussie Smollett is on, you're right, a very successful show. I know through my own communications with people that have negotiated to be on that show and just shows in general, you know what happens when you're a musician and now you sign up for a show. So let's discuss it. Let's discuss how great he is. Jussie Smollett is an artist. Jussie Smollett is on Empire. Jussie Smollett can only put out albums during Empire's off season, and I'm certain that Empire probably owns the rights to all of Jussie's shit. He's probably signed to fucking Empire Records. So that's a negative. You got it as a positive. Also on this show, if there's that type of thuggery involved, then I'm assuming they're thugging you on some of the rates. I'm assuming that whoever wrote that show, who writes that show? Lee Daniels? Lee Daniels. Fucking Lee Daniels again, man. I'm telling you. Whoever's writing that show is coming up with the bulk of the money. Whoever's writing the soundtrack is coming up with the bulk of the money. I don't know what Jussie Smollett is being paid per episode. Who the fuck was Jussie Smollett before Empire is what I'm saying. Nobody. So how am I to assume that he's doing so fucking well? He can't even lie right. Man, any nigga that is doing kind of well could orchestrate a better lie than this. I just don't know he's doing so well, is all I'm saying. As someone who's been in desperate times, in desperate situations, this type, for your mind to conjure up such a thing, but let me not say that because I don't think he conjured it up. I don't think this is his idea at all. It's a terrible idea. So I don't think it's his. So where does it come from? This comes from somebody who didn't have to execute that shit. This type of lie does not come from the person that has to actually go about executing the lie. As a lying expert, that is not true. That is not true. Everybody in here has lied before, right? Savon the duh. You've lied. Now, have you ever had to orchestrate a lie for someone else that it wasn't yours? You didn't have to carry it out. It didn't have the same care. Didn't take the same precautionary measures. Might have told him to go try some shit that you yourself wouldn't necessarily try. It's not you. It's not you. I don't think it came up with none of this shit.
Do you think this is contrived from behind the scenes management, family, or someone close by? I'm asking you that. So you think this is something pitched to him?
I think this is his people's, man. This is his fucking people.
Classic PR orchestration. Sounds like a fucking disaster.
Listen. This is not from his brain. Where's he from? Let's dig into this guy for a little bit here, Jussie. Because I don't even like that name.
California. Santa Rosa, California.
His whole life. Santa Rosa, California. Oh, get Jussie the fuck out of here. So you know Jussie is a bad liar. He was in California his entire life and was little known up until Empire. Could sing and act, but nobody heard a peep out of fucking Jussie up until Empire, and you grew up in California. You know he's a bad liar. This is a bad liar, man. Because only a bad liar would not be able to detect when somebody else is telling them to carry out a bad lie. His dumb ass really went and checked to see where the cameras was and then told the cops, nah, the cameras is right there. A good liar would never behave in such a manner. Fine, I'm shutting up, man. I'm leaving Jussie alone.
It's sloppy. It's too sloppy.
Too sloppy for you to be a fucking actor on a hit series on Fox with access to some of the greatest writers. Well, let me not say greatest writers. Empire is not the greatest written show.
The next interview, like how the fuck do you go from that happening and then there be rumors of it being orchestrated to you wanting to sit in front of the camera in a moment so crucial?
Listen, man, and
expose yourself.
All of that, I just don't know where gay Tupac came. 100%. But he put extra sauce on the speech too. He said, "I fought back." Shut the fuck up. You didn't fight back. You did not fight those two big ass. I wouldn't even fight them two dudes. I'm not fighting those dudes at 2 a.m. on my way to Subway. Those are not the dudes you choosing to fight. No, you didn't. You didn't hit any of them. No, you didn't. That's a lie, Jussie. More Jussie lies. You needed in living color writers. Oh, I just want to hear what Tupac thinks of all this shit. Tupac is somewhere having a fucking panic attack over there in Cuba, wherever he is. Let's see here. What's happening? This Is Us is back on. I have no idea what's happening on This Is Us. I haven't seen This Is Us in quite some time. Let me know when they kill Kate. Joe Midkey looks like Jussie. That's why he's heated. A Devon dude. I'm not going to tolerate that type of disrespect on my live stream today. Anybody see that they asked Tristan Thompson how he feels about the cheating shit, and he was like, I don't give a fuck. Huh? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Women got to get together and really address how women view it and how men view it. It's just like if a nigga didn't want to be in the relationship, cheating's probably the least of his worries. Like, women make cheating of any degree just like the most dishonorable offense. But I mean, what was going on in the relationship? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not getting in trouble on this shit. I'm chilling. I'm faithful. All I'm saying is getting to the psychology of when a 6'11" dude is creeping. It's tough for a nigga that's 6'11" to like go about things discreetly. So he clearly wasn't really giving too much of a fuck about the relationship. Is all I'm saying. And I fuck with Chloe, so I'm not doing that. Joey, was there tension between you and Scotty Beam in the last episode? No, there was not. If it looks that way, it's because I'm a professional and I like it to look that way sometimes. It makes for compelling content. Take that. Let's see here. Oh shit, we got 7,000 of you motherfuckers snowed in bored. My kid is screaming. Let's see. Did you peep the new West Side Gun track that dropped today? Yes, I did peep it, but I feel a way when rappers do that. Like, homie been dead for 6 hours and he's the artwork to a song. Like, great song, but again, since I've stopped rapping, a lot of my views, I don't know if I would have them if I were still active. Like, if I was still active, I probably would do that and then call it paying homage. So don't pay me any mind. Let's see here. Long-terming that, no. Yeah, we do need to get me off of 666,000 subs because it's creepy. Did you guys hear about the winning lotto ticket in Astoria? No. Don't be disrespectful. The largest winning lotto ticket in the history of New York, 456 million. A group of 25 co-workers all put in, and they hit at the deli in Astoria. Yeah, so they bust it down. They're splitting it, and because of the law that Cuomo passed that said there's no way to remain anonymous when you win unless you file under collect your money under a LLC. That's exactly what they did. They came up with an LLC called Big Year 2019. And yeah, I just want to know if they're still going to work, because they opted to take all the money up front and they busted down the middle, which was 7.7 million for all 25 of them. If that happened to you, are you still going to work? Maul said he would quit the podcast if he hit the last one, but that was like 300 mil, 100 mil. Are you quitting for 7? I don't think 7 mil is making me. Yeah, but nah, but it's funny. But it's funny because your coworkers have the 7 mil too. So now you're looking at niggas a little shady. Like, what, you gonna quit? You can't quit, man. Honor and integrity. My skin is not this pale. I don't think they collected yet, but I wouldn't quit.
The owner,
$7 million ain't a lot once you get it.
yeah, it's not a lifetime. I'm saying the specific
And once
job that you had.
7 mil, is it 7 mil after taxes?
No, it's like 4.5.
Oh, so hell no, 4.5 mil.
How much were they making to begin with?
I don't know, but I ain't quitting my job with a 4 mil.
If they're making,
By the time you loan your family all the money, you only gonna have like 2 mil left. That's fucked up. Oh, did I get in trouble? The audio peeking out a little. Tell Joe to take it down one notch. Oh, thanks, Keeb. Or I can just turn down my little knob. How about that one? Why didn't you guys tell me? All right, what's happening? Now there's 7.5 of you here. And just that fast, we've been on for 20 minutes. I think I can do this for like an hour on Wednesdays, honestly. Because we didn't even get in our Apple scandal. We're trying to uncover the Apple scandal. Where the fuck all the money is going? I don't.
where it's going. How are you Apple and you don't have original content that's piercing?
Well, that's why Ian is saying, how are you Apple and you don't have, how are you Apple and all of Apple's capital and you don't have original content that is piercing through and connecting? And I'm saying that leads me to, where is the money going if, by your own admission, by Tim Cook's own admission, he is in direct competition with all of the other streaming services, which would be Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, Disney.
Well, the question also is, right now you have no action in the game. There's no share of the original content market that I feel Apple has. Name one program that Apple's put out.
Apple doesn't have any programs. But wait, no, but we have an article. We have an article here that says, here we go. Apple has signed a multi-year deal with Oprah Winfrey to develop new shows, ordered a pair of children's shows from the creators of Sesame Street. See, that means, all right, a reboot of the science fiction anthology show Amazing Stories, a Hunger Games style dystopian show called See, a series from La La Land director Damien Chazelle, a thriller series from M. Night Shyamalan, a space drama from Battlestar Galactica creator Ron Moore, a drama about a morning show starring Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston. That'll always hit. Get the two fine white girls together and just record. And an adaptation of Isaac Asimov's classic science fiction novel Foundation. All of that shit is trash.
And doesn't exist.
But it's trash and it won't connect. Multi-year deal with Oprah Winfrey to develop new shows. How much stock can I put in that if Oprah is in this race her damn self? Oprah has a network and a channel. Why am I to think that she's about to give you all the dope shit, Apple? I'm not rolling. Ordered a pair of children's shows from the creators of Sesame Street. Fam, don't tell me about what you created 50 fucking years ago. That means you niggas ain't created shit popping since 50 years ago. That means nothing to me. A reboot of the science fiction anthology show Amazing Stories. I liked Amazing Stories, but if it has to be rebooted, that probably means it didn't work the first time. A Hunger Games style dystopian show called See. A series from La La Land. Oh, M. Night. Fuck all of this shit, man.
Sounds like a money grab. And that sounds
I don't know how.
with Oprah.
What the fuck are they talking about?
How does
And then, but we haven't even gotten to how this is supposed to be distributed.
No, that is how. That's the pitch. I look. Here's my little pitch here. Platforms like Apple talking about getting into the original content game when they've never been in the original content game. Like, and then your first announcement is Oprah Winfrey with all reboots. There's nothing original about that. In fact, it's the opposite of original.
It just seems like in this era of with all these biopics that are working, not only biopics that are working for different networks, BET, Lifetime. Seem like the Apple has a very easy runway to get into content, especially with their domination as far as music. I don't know, man. It's just real easy to tell when some people have zero idea what they're doing.
You can tell there's no one in there that has any direction. They don't know what to even go after. It's we need to get in the content game. Go get the biggest names. Chasing the names instead of the creation.
I'm not going to come on here and say that most of these corporations who feel like they can just throw money at the huge name and garner results have zero idea what they're doing. And that's not a proven formula. And they have to find that out at the expense of some of the better creators who just aren't given a shot, which somehow my sick brain can tie into the ownership infrastructure in all of these high-end designs and why they continue to come out with some of these asinine ideas like putting a noose in a hoodie. In my brain, all of this stuff is connected. Let's see here. Nipsey pull up. I would love to do a Nipsey pull up. And you know what? I think it's time that I talk to Young and May too, man. I'll be honest with you guys. I think it's time. I must go in search of Young and May, even at the expense of my family. I must give it a shot. Let's see here. Damn, we're already at 27 minutes. How long would this thing go if you wanted to do something like this once a week? And do you feel like this takes away from our podcast that drops on this very same day? I'd hate to be in competition with myself. That's nasty. This should always only act as an additive, as icing on the cake, as a plus. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at you guys with some producer ideas. Are you guys producing me? 40 minutes. A fab pull up. A fab pull up would be awesome, man. Why don't I hit fab? I gotta hit some of these people. That would be great. Fab's gonna say I'll do it when I have a project coming out. And then he's never gonna tell me that he has a project coming out. I thought I texted Wale.
That would be a great pull up.
What, Wale?
Yes. That would be incredible.
Wale is working on new music. Wale is in the studio. I know this because I follow him, and that's what he said he's doing. Wale has been being rather cryptic lately in terms of what's happening, how he's rolling it out. That would be a really good interview.
See a big release. Feels like it.
I'm waiting on Wale. I'm waiting on Ross. Oh my God, happy birthday to Riri. Why are we even talking this long without fucking paying homage to the greatest? I'll let you guys in on this little game I play. In my head, I try to guess who's going to be on Rihanna's album, and I'll be honest, every variation of the game comes out great. At no point have I failed in who's going to be on this album and it sounding bad. Like Party's going to be on this album. Writing is what I'm saying. SZA. See what it's like when you fuck with people? Like Rihanna has integrity, so you know she's just going to fuck with the people she fuck with. Her is going to be on the album. I have no reason to say any of this outside of Rihanna's integrity to music. Oh my God, a Rihanna, her record. Jesus, man. In the summer? Ooh. Ooh. Rihanna, her. That's the new Ariana Nikki. All right. What else is happening over here? A Bryson Tiller album is definitely coming this summer as well. In music, people just live a season ahead because you have to plan that far in advance. So right now, in my mind, it's spring. We gearing up for the summer. That means most of the entertainers are doing the same, and people are gearing up for summertime release because for some reason that's a big time in music. That's when people want to put their hits out. That's when people want to tour. That's when you're getting ready for the festivals. School is starting up soon. Everything just lines up right when you drop a big record in the summertime. And when the weather is hot, records are more susceptible for success. I didn't look that up at all. Because of the activity and the heat. Yeah, and there's more to do. Like strip clubs right this second, they're dead. They're empty because they're not in season. People are home. People are not leaving the house to spend money right this second. The string of holidays, it's not the time. It's not the time to ask people to purchase or ask people to spend. So the streets are the streets. The spring and the summer is when all of the outdoor stuff starts popping. All the concerts at NJ Pack, the strip clubs are popping, the clubs are popping. Duce is at a new spot every week. Everything is active in the summer. That tells you that's when you want to ask your audience to spend money. The same way that the fourth quarter used to mean for the industry. All of the big artists would drop in the fourth quarter because that's when people were spending the money. Yeah, exactly. Now that shifted to bigger acts wanting to dominate the summertime. Khaled is for sure coming this summer. He ain't seeing, he's telling you, I'm coming. He's doing that to tell other people to move. He's letting you know, hey, I'm Khaled, and y'all know what this is. It's a stick up. I'm coming. Get out of the way. Don't play with me. It's less competition in the summertime. Every Khaled won't put a single out if it ain't the summer, not a first or second. He's reliant on the hot weather. The same way in my career, I was reliant on cold weather. No, that was from me. The type of music that I made hit in the winter, fall, winter. I was not a summertime artist. I was not a hot weather artist. No, that probably wouldn't be discussed. That wouldn't be discussed to that extent at Def Jam. At Def Jam or at a label, you would just talk about when you want to drop and why it makes sense to drop there. What I'm saying is a DNA thing. I was never gonna make summer music, and the one time I did, which was Focus, Pump It Up, all that shit, because they asked me to, it worked. And the fucking no. We put Pump It Up out unmixed to DJ Enough on the radio in February. The record, but you had to do that back then. So that was our summer record. But you had to put a summer record out in February. So you let it work, and by spring that record was gone. And in February, we put that record out in February, and in March, it was snowing still in New York. We tour busted to Miami. That was my very first time in Miami. The Pump It Up video. And the weather was good there, right? It was hot as fuck. Hot as a bitch. Oh, it was amazing. And I was in them streets. Oh, I was fucking like a rabbit. Threesomes galore. A 22-year-old in Miami for the first time with a hit record with a tie-dye bandana and turquoise custom fucking cartoon looking shirt. Are you fucking kidding me, buddy? Are you oh my God. Jesus. Do I feel like what matters? When people release, when you say summertime, people are more. Yes, it matters. Rihanna ain't wasting her time with the winter. I have not spoken to Rihanna. I don't know nothing that Rihanna is thinking.
You're saying
Guess what?
listen,
A Rihanna project is coming shortly. Know why? The weather. It's all the weather.
so you're saying to me Rihanna can't drop an album in November and it crush.
It could, but she wouldn't.
But it's a preference thing. It's not a because she has to thing because people are
She's
hoping
too big of an act to drop music in the winter. That is not that is not the proper time to do it to gain the most ears and eyes. And that type of artist is doing it down to a science.
but it has totally flipped.
But Rihanna can do what the fuck she wants. Don't get it fucked up. Rihanna can do what she wants. She's not dropping past this summer.
But what happens when the summer releases get over? It's like, all right, now we've done this. Where does it go next?
Well, there's nowhere to, you don't have to get into that because your first cycle is the summer. These bigger artists, they're going to go into the winter.
So where does the beat
Khaled's going to drop this summer, and Khaled's going to drop in the winter.
meaning he'll run his singles all
Yeah,
He has a winter record on the summer album.
yeah. It's there,
Right.
and they're gonna get to it.
He'll work it.
Third,
Fourth,
fourth, something like that.
film what's in, 5 months in.
Yeah, I want to congratulate Desus and Mero, man. Really great shit that they're doing. Love how they're rolling out their show on Showtime. Love that they're keeping it all the way New York. I would expect nothing less. Salute to those brothers, those gentlemen, man. Good guys. Good guys. One day we're going to talk about this new media renaissance that we got going on.
Right now.
Because it's happening.
Let me say this.
It's happening, goddammit.
You have created the gold rush podcast. Most are lost, not understanding what to do. And you created a gold rush in podcast. Want to talk about it?
Mm-mm.
Not enough time? So you need more.
Honestly,
More.
I would like to have a roundtable discussion with the people that I feel are contributing to that. Rest in peace, Combat Jack, of course. I would like to sit down at a table with me, Rory and Maul, maybe, Charlemagne, Elliot, B. Dot, Nori. Who else? Like, I would just compile a fucking list of people that are really leading this. Academics should be there. Yeah, I would put a list together. I don't think many people can even pull off that type of roundtable outside of myself. Desus and Mero, I would like to be there. There's some great shit happening. Nobody is highlighting it because we're all just busy at work. We're all busy at work, but we're changing the landscape of how information is consumed before people's very eyes. And we all niggas, so they ain't gonna talk about it the way it's supposed to be spoken about. Y'all so stupid, Bow Wow. Anywhere Joe is, Bow Wow is invited, goddammit. Bow Wow's my guy. Don't y'all talk shit about Bow Wow. Let's see. Come on, Joe. Show New Orleans love on your sleepers. I don't choose the places that the people are from on the songs I play. We just playing good music. We are just playing good music. What else is going on down here? And that Apple shit ain't nowhere near rolling out. If Tim Cook can't even say nothing past, we got some shit coming. There's nowhere near happening. How is it that every other streaming giant is like in their 5th phase of rollout, and Apple's arrogant, reactionary ass just gets to sit and say, "Oh, we got it coming"? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That is bullshit.
They have a fucking commitment of money that they're going to allocate to a public announcement and say, this is what we're dedicating to partnering up with creators and making original content for the Apple service. But my question is, what is it that you are creating? Reviews
Let
are
us-
not creation.
Let us see the Vibe Award. Savon, go get the Vibe Award, man. Let me bring it here, man. Special YouTube exclusive just for all 7,600 of you. I don't know why this is so funny to you people. It is heavy. It's a weighted object, Savon the duh. Now this is a little dirty. Oh, meme central right here. Damn. It's a vibe.
That's his thumbnail.
But I don't know why people think this is so funny though. But why is this funny like this? But why? Just tell me why is this funny like this? Savon the duh. Savon the duh. Tell me why this is. Look, the chat is booming. Everyone simmer down.
And it's a heavy V.
I know that it's a V, but they don't know it's a heavy V, and they still think that this is the funniest shit in the world. I don't want them to see it. Fuck you, bitch. It's heavy, bitch, and I don't work out. You hold this shit. This ain't light. Look at the chat booming. Fuck y'all. Why is Ian having why Tiniest giggling? You know what's funny though?
You feel good holding it because you smile.
This is no, I don't give a fuck that y'all laugh. This is my award. I won it. I have history with this thing. I have a whole story with this thing. I told you the story, I thought. No? Vibe Award. Let's talk about it, you fucking pieces of shit. Fine. I'm smoking. I'm gonna smoke. Let's talk about it. The Vibe Award. I'm so glad Maul and Rory are not here right now. Why is the chat is booming? The viewers have gone up. Savon, you might as well just stand behind me and hold this thing, man. Come on, fucking put your fucking self to some good use for a change. There we go. Damn, come on, we can't Windex the motherfucker. Damn, come on, swag me out or something, man. What the fuck do I pay you the big bucks for if you can't even Windex the Vibe Board? So you're encouraging people to laugh at me. God damn it. The fuck is wrong with Savon the duh? What the fuck? He see me holding this shit with dirty ass fingerprints all over this shit, trying to suit me up to tell a story. No, nigga, clean my shit. This fucking stupid YouTube shit is more fun than I thought, man. Are you guys having a good time? How's everybody feeling? Yeah. It's a different. He ain't at the bottom. You could tell, nigga, that don't clean at his crib. Did you just? They're still. Oh man, Savon the duh. All right, just leave it, man. No, it's a really poor job. But I mean, I don't have a choice. Yeah, just stay right there, bro. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold my fucking award. I won some shit in my career. Goddamn it.
Coffee is right next to your laptop. It's gonna go over it.
I kind of feel the way that y'all wasn't talking before, and now like the viewers just keep going up, and y'all have mad shit to say. All right, so let's talk about it. The Vibe Award. What year is this thing? 03. God damn it. Ah! I was next up. I had promised. Oh man, that is funny. 2003. See, we laughing. However, at the time, why the Vibe Awards was significant, or this particular award was significant, because the Vibe Awards were essentially People's Choice Awards. There was not a committee. This was interactive fans voting. That's very important to note. That's very, very important to note. Because I had just come from the Grammys being nominated, but nominated in a category that I would never win. I was nominated for Record of the Year, and I was nominated with Joe Budden, brand new artist, against 50 Cent, Eminem, Ja Rule, Jay-Z, DMX. I just brought my moms through because it was a great time, and I put a blazer on because it felt good, but I wasn't going to win. And then came the Vibe Awards, People's Choice Awards, where the fans get to vote. And Joe Budden happened to have quite a large fan base online. This is in 2003. So I thought that I had a pretty good shot at winning this fucking Vibe Award, right? Until fucking Kevin Lowndes, when I inquired about actually going to the award ceremony that was in LA, Kevin Lowndes said, "Hey, no point in you going, you're not going to win." Boy, did he crush my hopes and dreams. President of my label at the time. Jesus, I was hurt, but I appreciated the honesty from somebody keeping it a bean. Fast forward, I still end up in LA because I had hoes in LA, I think. But I didn't go to the awards, nor did I make much mention of these awards around my LA hoes, because then I wouldn't have looked like I was dope. So I just left it alone. I just was acting like the awards weren't even going on. So the Vibe Awards happen, and they call up whatever this is, Record of the Year, or I don't remember what the fuck it was. But they called up Tretch and Megan Good to introduce this award, which was really big because Tretch is from Jersey and Megan Good I was hanging out with at the time. So it was just a great time. And I won. And I wasn't there.
But you were in LA?
Yeah, I was in LA.
Why didn't you go?
Huh?
They said you weren't
The president of my label told me not. Why would I go if I'm not going to win? And I hate award ceremonies. I'm an introvert.
How do you know if you're gonna win if it's a people's vote?
Well, I'm not gonna say that. That's not how award ceremonies work. So, I mean, if I have to defend him, he was keeping it a buck with a highly touted new act on the label. I would have never thought he was trying to lie to me or he didn't have my best interest, is what I'm saying.
I don't think he was lying to you. My point is, how would one say you're not going to win?
Because the awards, and I think he said this at the time, these awards are predetermined. And they are. He was schooling me. They are predetermined. The label knows, Atlantic knows what Atlantic acts are winning the Grammys this year.
Those acts wouldn't show up. We know that.
So that's what I'm saying. He thought he was shooting me some bail.
Oh,
He didn't think he was.
you saving your face.
Yeah, he was like, "Fam, you don't want to do this." Again, that was ahead of the curve. That whole virtual vote, fans pick the winner only. Like Vibe Awards maybe had one or two award ceremonies, and then they were canceled.
Wait a second, I have a question. So you went through all that. What the hell would the Grammys look like for any award show today if that's how it was slated?
Totally different. But that would never happen.
Why not?
That would never happen because the Grammys is a business.
If they were a smart business, let me finish here, they would encourage that. That's everything every program is fighting for is engagement. Instead of forcing the winners and contriving it pre-show.
Oh, you good, Simon. Go sit.
Why would you not enlist the social media gods that be?
You know, it's funny you say that, but for the past however many years, we've watched the VMAs attempt to do that very thing while the ratings continue to plummet. The VMAs for the last 3 years have attempted to target nothing but the digital audience and that social media engagement type of audience. I'm just telling you that they have attempted to do what you just said to no avail. It's not as easy as it sounds. It's not like we're blessed. We are really and truly blessed. This is not easy shit. This level of engagement, this level of impact, this level of consistency, this level of empowerment. Everybody, no, they're trying to mimic it. It's not as easy as it sounds.
Yeah, but what they're failing to see is they're trying to mimic something, but what you're mimicking is the ability to be fearless. Like you're not going into what it is head on.
Well, name me the company or the media hub or conglomerate that operates fearlessly. Don't name us.
Spotify. They went ahead full steam when streaming was looked at as taboo. Everyone was complaining. People were saying this is never gonna last.
You're right. It's Spotify.
It's Spotify.
You're right. It's Spotify. Somehow it's Spotify, and I'm not saying that because we're signed there. Spotify tries to get ahead of things. Spotify is not so reactionary, and that's my problem with a lot of these other people. Just how reactionary they are at no one's expense but our own. Spotify tried to get ahead of that R. Kelly shit. Spotify thought they were doing the right thing with that XXX shit. We won't talk about it because it was a fail. But I'm just talking. Pardon me. I'm only talking about the risk involved and the actual move. Spotify took a risk with us. Think about it. We was talking to everybody.
I think it comes down to blame control. These companies not wanting to be accountable for the whole thing.
Slave on the Don. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't call my guy Slave on. Don't do that, man. He was holding my award for me, man. Everybody relax. Yeah, man. Savon, what's going on your relationship hunt? Are you hunting or are you enjoying singleness? Nah, I think it would. If he was hunting, I just don't feel like he's there right now. He's not into hunting. Is there any way that being a part of our very successful podcast, is there any way that it helps you in hunting?
It could if I utilize it.
But you don't.
No.
All right. Interesting stuff here. So when do they? So you meet a young lady. When did the young lady just in initial small talk will ask, "What do you do?" What do you say to that?
I work in media.
I work in media. I'm a young lady. I'm going to say, all right. What does that mean? Wait, what happened? Let me see that phone, Ian. You know, you guys are really you guys are really fast, man. Why are you guys tweeting that I'm making Savon hold my Vibe Award behind me? Slave on the duh. Oh, slave on the duh. The duh is great, man. You talking about nigga? We still working on the whole D. Yeah, you just get right to a O. Slave on. Boy, these commenters are stupid, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying because there's no way to describe this podcast without saying your name. So it's like
it's kind of why we changed the name to the Joe Budden Podcast. Slave on.
No, but if I'm going around telling people, I work for the Joe Budden Podcast.
Oh no, you can't do that because you're corny. Oh, that's corny. But what I'm saying is maybe that's unfair to a young lady to not disclose certain information because it doesn't give her the option to figure out if she wants to be involved in such a moving vehicle. Is that like unfair? Is it sexist on our part to not disclose? How much should you disclose upon your initial meeting or courting of a young lady? But is that dishonest, is what I'm saying. It's not dishonest.
Getting an honest reaction. Because if you pull that card immediately, it's like you're trying to. No, see, that's the problem. Is it a card? Why are you looking at it like a card? Because they look at it like that. No, that's why I withhold until I know the person. I think we've hit our peak.
56 minutes. That's good research. I told y'all 30 minutes to get it popping. Listen, man, did you guys enjoy this? This was great. But why would I live stream the podcast? I don't see the point in that. That seemed like hustling backwards. It might work for fucking Rogan. I don't know. I don't see the point in that.
It works for him because he has guests. You know, guests kind of boring.
I don't want to talk to all them niggas. I don't. Where is Roriana? I am uncertain. I'm not sure where Roriana is. Let's see. Shout out Ottawa. Let's see. Let's read some questions, man. Let's read some shit from the people. Chill. We back. Oh, we must have went somewhere. That's what happened. We lost the connection. No, we didn't peak. We just lost the connection. That's where people went away to. All right, so we're good. So really, you could continue to do this shit for as long as you wanted to do it. Let's see. Talk about. Oh, the chat is booming again. You guys are back here. What happened? I lost my internet connection. Don't say that. I'll call fucking Files right now. We will get a fucking hold of things. What happened to not smoking? My relationship and the stresses that came with it led me to morning cigarettes. Yeah, and it's blaming, but that's what Virgos do. They blame. I'm kidding. Ha! Oh, how y'all want me to quit smoking? And I had to go film the Love and Hip Hop reunion. Oh, they tried to stress me out at the Love and Hip Hop reunion. Fortunately for us, I carved all of that shit out of my contract so I can sit here and talk to you guys on YouTube live stream about all the stress they caused in my life. I'm kidding. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna get fired from one of my jobs sitting on this live stream just talking. Look at y'all fucking glued here to see me get fired. Fuck y'all. Remember Spotify tried to put that shit in our contract that they could just fire me? Where's Parks? Edit. No, yeah, we need some type of delay going on in this bitch. Keeping it too real. That is funny though. We ain't care. It was like, all right, we just won't get fired. I'll just stay home for 3 years. Well, duh, that's easy. Spotify, I'll show you who's fucking clean and prestigious. No. That's really funny. Oh, Spotify is great. I fucking love Spotify. I love that they let me be me. Like for all of the jokes that people have about us being censored or whatever it is, losing the edge, Spotify has to get credit for letting me just do what the fuck I want to do, man. Those are great guys. What a system. All right, what are we talking about over here? Oh, don't forget, if you have not purchased tickets to the live shows in LA or Los Angeles, if you haven't done so in LA, you're just fucked because those tickets went like hotcakes, buddy. I'm telling you. Oakland, though, quick drive. I've taken the drive a few times in a rent-a-car, drop top, makes you feel real sexy with the wind blowing. You can do it. What else is going on? Honestly, listen. I've been trying to get to Seattle for about 2 weeks, but Sin knows that I'm trying to get to Seattle, so she keeps just walking around the house saying, "Oh, let me know if you're going to Seattle." So, huh? Well, that means if you're going to Seattle, that means you can't go to Seattle without me. So you got to be able to understand woman. Yeah.
It's backwards. It's whatever they say in the exact opposite.
Women are rough, man. Women are rough. Do you miss your relationship or is it like a burden lifted?
No, I miss it. It's both. Burden lifted.
You miss it when you're not talking to bitches. I know it is, man.
No, there's actually times in the day you miss it. It's not about missing it altogether. There's like real moments, like in the morning and at
Do you like look at things? Do you see things that like remind you of her? And oh, that sucks. Savon the duh. You're still using her Netflix account? Does she know? Does the new dude know? He's gonna fuck you up, nigga. The second he can't watch his little movie. Yeah. Oh, poor guy, man. God damn it. It's tough out there. Where do I get that beanie, Uncle Joe? This is a Zara exclusive. Yeah, this is Zara, buddy. No. Yeah, word. It's crazy. Zara, I'll send in the invoice. Yeah, now I feel like fucking Soulja Boy when he does all that over promotion of Gucci without getting paid. Leaving Neverland comes out when?
It already aired at Sundance. Right?
All right, listen, damn it. I wasn't at Sundance. All right, I was home. Sundance swear that they get you to watch a movie by saying that Sundance got to see it first. I know what Sundance is, but I mean, why they got to highlight premiering at Sundance? All right. That's where all the shit premieres. They don't tell me if it's good or not. Sundance. Wait till the fucking Joe Budden doc premieres at Sundance. God damn it. We're going to get these guys. March 3rd. Oh, that's in a week. We're a week away. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it and be angry that I watched it. Joe, get DMX on a pull up. DMX is currently performing at clubs nationwide. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I would love to, though. X is a legend, icon. X is an icon living. Look at Jaden Smith giving us a fucking immortal hip hop line. Like all of us want to be an icon living. Thank you, the duh. What do you think of Boogie's album? I don't listen to albums. Yeah, I just tell you guys whether some shit is trash or not. I don't really actually ever take a listen and like delve in. And you saying Boogie's new album? I don't know him to have a new album. Maybe you mean the old album that's new. But I defer to Rory for all of my A Boogie news, by the way. Let me just throw that out there. What do you think of the Casanova beef? Somehow I did see this earlier, and I don't think anything. I'm not with people arguing over who's the toughest nigga in jail while we're not in jail. That's me. I'm not trying to go to jail. So what do I know? Damn, we did 1 hour and 5, man. I'm getting the fuck off of this thing. I'm getting out of here. This was fun. I could do this more often. If I looked a little better, I would get a haircut for the next one. And my skin's not normally this pale. I don't know what this camera's doing to me. Listen, you guys think we should do this every Wednesday night, somewhere around there? We just come in here and shoot the shit with you guys, kind of like an afterthoughts thing. See, look, they enjoyed it, man. Look, yes, everywhere is a yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. I'm going with yes, man. They said yes.
Pull up the Y.
Huh?
The Y.
Pull up the Y?
I mean the V. Sorry, it looks like a Y.
Oh.
One more time.
One more time, man, for the people. I'm for the people, goddammit. V for victory.
That was a victory, buddy. The people chose. That shit is a workout.
This shit is heavy, man. This ain't no little lightweight award, man. I won this shit. This is a workout, actually. I should work out. I'm surprised I ain't see you do that yet, the Don. Like normally when people are fresh out their relationship, they hit the gym to try to get their body back together. You did lose 8 pounds? Oh man, you're gonna get these hoes. You are. You're gonna make her realize what she lost. Okay. This arm ain't lifting too much. God damn it. That hurt a little bit. All right, we did 1 hour and 7 minutes. I got 6,600 of you guys here. I'm getting the fuck off of this thing. I'll go check on my child, I guess, see if the nanny didn't drop him. I guess I'll go hit my fiance, make sure she's still in love. What else do men do in a relationship? I don't do anything. Like, that's the extent of what I do. I make sure my kids are good. I make sure my fiance is good. And just podcast, man. That's all I got for you. Until next Wednesday. Let's try this next Wednesday. Same time, same place, 6 p.m., somewhere around there. I like it. Give the podcast time to do what it's got to do out there. Make a sandwich. I'm not making a sandwich. Actually, let me not say that. I might go in there and make a little Joe burger for myself. I deserve it. I've had a rough week. Until next time, everybody have an amazing evening. Kiss your loved ones, hug them if they're close enough, man. Life is short. Till next time being Wednesday, Joe Budden signing out. Peace, goddammit.